Sure. Come on, make it fashion. All right, hey, here, let's at least tune up. We didn't even used to do that. All right. Work for me, the country. Travis, we enjoy your group. We listen to you boys all the time. I used on the radio station in Motley. And I decided one day to give it away. And we did that.
Anything in radio and television is hard to do.
Well, it was just, well, what happened, I had leased it to another boy. And he put my father in debt than when I leased it to him. I'd been just, I had 5 acres of land with it, 6 acres. And I just built the studio. This man here helped me. He did the inside, the work and stuff, sheet rock and all that stuff. I never even paid him anything for that, a pat on the back. And just got that bill, had the high school to do it. I have about $40,000 in that building. Next thing I know, this is our house. So I hold that whole thing, the land, the building, or the license, depends when I give it. We agreed on $7,000 and got the lawyer's office. They took another $15,000 out of the GMI. So I took care of all that. And we might have saved $3,000 or $4,000.
Thank you.
Yeah.
These was in more.
Yeah, you want to do it. You know, Dick and Cheryl away. Yeah. First will be in G, boys.
And a good Saturday morning to you, everyone. Traveling Travis Fry riding along with you once again on this beautiful Saturday in downtown Mount Airy at the Earl Theater. We welcome you into the second longest live running radio broadcast in America, the Merry-Go-Round, right behind the Grand Ole Opry in terms of years, and we're mighty proud to have that distinction. Whether you're listening in on your car, home, or at work, we appreciate you tuning in and logging on to the voice of the Blue Ridge. We're getting these guys around to center stage, kick off our first portion of the program. I want you to make welcome Tom Dooley Band.
Hello, Mount Airy, Mayberry. We're the Tom Dooley Band from Statesville. Sitting at a tiny table in a ritzy restaurant, she was staring at her coffee cup. He was trying to keep his courage up by applying booze. Talk was small when they talked it all. They both knew what they wanted. They were old enough to talk it out, old enough to scope it out and keep it cool. And she said, I've never really done this kind of thing before, have you? Third rate romance, low rate rendezvous. And he said, I'll even tell you that I love you if you want me to. Third rate romance, low rate rendezvous. bar, they got in this car and they drove away. They drove to the family inn. Didn't even have to pretend they didn't know what for. Went to the desk, made his request while she waited outside. He came out with a key. She said, she kept saying, I've never really done this kind of thing before, have you? Her great romance, a red rendezvous. And he said, yes, I have, only a time or two. Her great romance, a red rendezvous. Her great romance, a red rendezvous.
All right, thank y'all very much. We appreciate that. And we are the Tom Dooley Band, and we are so honored to be here at the beautiful historical Earl Theater in downtown Mount Airy, along with Wpaq. And thank you, Travis, for all y'all done and for all that you do for old-time music. We appreciate it. We got some good music lined up for you, some good bluegrass and old-time country, and maybe a gospel tune as well. We hope you enjoy our portion of the show.
We are from Statesville. It's just down the river, and you see the big rock, turn right. Tom Dooley lived in Statesville for about a year and a half. Some people say he's just hanging around there. I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day, when I saw that hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. So I told him, Undertaker, please drive slow. For that lady you are hauling, Lord, I hate, how I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Close behind him, trying hard not to grieve, but I could not hold my sorrow when they laid her in that grave. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I went back home. My home was lonely. Dear old mother was gone. All my brothers, sisters crying. Lord, my home was all alone. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. In the sky, Lord, in the sky.
All right, great way to kick off the first portion of today's merry-go-round broadcast. That is the Tom Dooley Band out of Statesville, North Carolina. We're going to take a time out and break away and hear a word from Willis Gap General Store. We'll be back with more after this. All right, thank you so much there, Brack, and we're having a great time here in downtown Mount Airy. For Mayberry Days, we have live music emanating from the stage of the Earl Theater. Now back with more. Here's the Tom Dooley. Instead, or just a red clay road with red clay wings and a red clay halo for my head. It's mud in the spring, it's dust in the summer, and it rolls in the crimson tide. I'll do my best with soap and water, that old red dirt won't go
All right, thank you very much. I'd like to send that song out to Captain John Tilley and his family, Jen, and Maggie, Katie Grace, and Francis, my son, daughter-in-law, and granddaughters, serving in Fort Hood, Texas today, and they're tuning in on the World Wide Web. A big shout out to you, and a howdy, y'all.
He's that young son of ours getting ready to go back to Afghanistan for his 3rd tour. So keep all that crowd in your prayers there. We're gonna get Mr. Keith Chatton over here. Let me give just a minute here to introduce these fine folks. Keith Chatton from Coolamy over here on the banjo with us today. Always a pleasure to be around him. Got Mr. L.D. Spicer, also from down that neck of the woods, Coolamy. And this is Kay Tilley, and I'm Gary Tilley, and we're just so glad to be out here on Mayberry Days with you folks. Appreciate you being here with us. He's going to do you an old-timey tune right now. or we'll try it.
Fantastic job right there from the Tom Dooley Band over AM 740 WPAQ, Mount Airy, North Carolina. We're now going to hear a word from Granite City Roots Festival coming up real soon. We'll be back after this. All right, thank you so much, Brack. We appreciate those good words. And coming up, the Granite City Roots Festival, just a few days away. Hard to believe that. But we are enjoying ourselves here on this Saturday morning at the world-famous Earl Theater, and we're having a great time on the stage for a Mayberry edition of the merry-go-round. We're now going to go back to center stage. Once again, here's the Tom Dooley Band.
Oh, yes, and we are having a wonderful time here in downtown Mount Airy in the beautiful historic Earl Theater. And Travis, it's such an honor to be here in this beautiful facility and just thinking of all the history that has been made here. And we are just honored to be here on this stage today and being broadcast live on WPAQ. Such a pleasure and honor, and being part of Mayberry Days makes it that much more special. But we got some more good music for you, and next song we're going to do is an old Dillard tune.
This is one of my favorite songs. This song was actually written by Mitch Jane and Dean Webb. And if you're a Mayberry enthusiast, you know who that is. Dean Webb, the mandolin player for the Dillards, and Mitch Jane, the bass player for the Dillards. Had the opportunity to meet those folks, and J.D. Crowe made this song famous, and probably still paying a power bill or two with it, I'm sure, but it's a good song. A tune called "Old Home Place." It's been 10 long years since I lived home in the hollow where I was born, where the cool night winds make the woods smoke bright and the fox hunters blow their horn. Now I fell in love with a girl from town. I thought she would be true, and I ran away to Charlottesville, work in a sawmill too. What have I done to the old home place? Why did they tear it down? Why must I leave my plow in the field, look for a job in town? Now the girl ran off with someone else, and the tavern took all my pay. Here I stand where the old home stood before they tore it away. Now geese fly south as the cold winds moan, as I hang my lonely head. I've lost my home, I've lost my life, now I wish I was dead. What have I done to the old home place? Why did they tear it down? Why must I leave my plow in the field, look for a job in the town? And why must I leave my plow in the field and look for a job in the town?
All right, good job there. We appreciate that. And it was a good day for the parade. We enjoyed that. And had a good show here last night, Colin Ray. And I know that was a hit here in Mount Airy. And of course, there's a lot of history in this building, like I say, and it's just an honor to be a part of it. But I'm going to take just 1 second here and tell all these folks again. We got Keith Chatton on the banjo. For all the ones that can't see, our mandolin player, J.D. Spicer, he's a truck driving man. He moves America from coast to coast every day. And then back here, the chief of our tribe is Gary Tilley, and I'm Miss Kay. And we're the Tom Dooley Band, and this is our 18th year playing this Mayberry Day weekend here on WPAQ, and it really means a lot to us, and we look forward to it. It's just the highlight of our career.
And we would like to mention to the parole officers, we're all sober today. Well, we need to do a hand raise to verify that. Life is like a mountain railway with an engineer so brave. We must make the run successful from the cradle to the grave. Watch your curve fills a tunnel to your doom.
He never fails. Keep your hand up on the throttle and your eye up on the rail. Blessed Savior, thou must guide us till we reach that blissful shore where the angels wait to join us in God's grace forevermore. You will roll the grades of trial. You will cross the bridge of strife. But with God as your conductor, you will make it through this life. Touch the curve, feels a tunnel to your duty, never fail. Keep your hand on the throttle and your eye on the rail. Blessed Savior, thou must guide us till we reach that blissful shore where the angels wait to join us in God's grace forevermore. In God's grace forevermore.
Oh, another fantastic job there by the Tom Dooley Band over AM 740 WPAQ. Well, let's take this time out. We're going to hear a word from Price Power Equipment and the North Carolina Association of Broadcasters from Visit North Carolina. We'll be back with more after this.
Do you want to stay in here?
Really?
Now they're just right out here.
Look at you, gassed up and ready to be
I'm upstairs.
Your wife and neighbor must be so proud. Because nothing is their pride when like mowing equally disciplined. After putting in 5 grueling days of work, don't you just a relaxing mower-free day off? Of course you do. After all, you are North Carolina. Come on, man, rethink your weekend. And put the yard work
I'm gonna go out and count.
I mean, I figured they would.
with 14 national and 41 state parks across North Carolina. It's nearly impossible to say no to the great outdoors. Sure enough, hiking, flying, fishing,
Okay, thank you so much, Brack. We appreciate those good words from our sponsors. And this portion of the merry-go-round being brought to you by Price Power Equipment over in Elkin, North Carolina. And don't forget, folks, it is Mayberry Days. The streets are filled with great fun for the entire family. Make sure you go by and see the Surrey Arts Council at the Andy Griffith Playhouse, Museum, and of course here at the Earl Theater. Tonight they have the Rascals coming your way at 7:30 p.m. Tickets just $45 for the preferred seating, $35 for orchestra, and $25 for the balcony. You'll be glad that you did. And of course, Kirsten Scott Benson took home the Banjo Player of the Year award on Thursday night at IBMA. So IBMA reigning Banjo Player of the Year, Kirsten Scott Benson, will be here tonight along with the Rascals. Right now we're going back to more music, and doing a great job once again is the Tom Dooley Band.
All right, thank you very much, Travis. That's going to be an outstanding show tonight. Hope you all can be here. There's a dark and a troubled side of life. There's a bright and a sunny side too. Though we'll meet with the darkness and strife, the sunny side you also may view. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way. It will keep on the sunny side of life. Though the storm and its fury rage today, crushing hope that we'll cherish so dear. But in time, storm and clouds will pass away, and the sun again will shine bright and clear. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way. It will keep on the sunny side of life. Though the storm and its fury rage today, crushing hope that we'll cherish so dear. But in time, storm and clouds will pass away, and the sun again will shine bright and clear. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way. It will keep on the sunny side of life. I'm gonna keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way. It will keep on the sunny side of life. It will keep on the sunny side of life. That's my motto, keeping on the sunny side. All right, Mr. Gary, you got one lined up for us? All righty. It's really nice to see all the people out on the streets today, and It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Birthdays or anniversaries?
Oh yeah, I do have an important question. Do we have any birthdays in the house today? Any anniversaries in the house?
Divorces? Divorces?
Well, but anyway, if you have a birthday in September, happy birthday or anniversary, or just happy day every day.
Go do this next song. I'm an old southern rocker, country rocker. There was a group called the Birds. And the first time they performed on the Grand Ole Opry, they got booed off. And that's something to think about. It's a good Bird song. Clouds so swift, rain won't lift, gates won't close, rain this road. Get your mind off winter time, 'cause you ain't going nowhere. Ooh-wee, ride me high, tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh Lord, we gonna fly down in the easy chair. Buy me a flute and a gun that shoots, tailgates and substitutes. Strap yourself to a tree that roots, 'cause you ain't going nowhere. Ooh-wee, ride me high, tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh Lord, we gonna fly down in the easy chair. Buy me a flute and a gun that shoots, tailgates and substitutes. Strap yourself to a tree that roots, 'cause you ain't going nowhere. Ooh-wee, ride me high, tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh Lord, we gonna fly down in the easy chair. Well, Yankees come, they could not keep all his men supplied with sleep. We'll climb that hill no matter how steep when we get up to it. Ooh-wee, ride me high, tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh Lord, we gonna fly down in the easy chair. Ooh-wee, ride me high, tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh Lord, we gonna fly down in the easy chair.
Oh, another great job right there from the Tom Dooley Band on the first portion of today's merry-go-round broadcast. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with more after we hear these words from Bear Creek Gifts and Fudge Factory.
Kill me with your phone.
Thank you so much, Brack. It's good to have you back on the air, and good to hear your voice again. Hope you're doing well, as we're having a great time here at the Earl Theater in downtown Mount Airy. Now, don't forget, folks, Coming up at 12 o'clock, Uncle Joe and the Shady Rest will be joining us. But in the meantime, we're having a lot of fun here on the first portion of the program. We're going to send it back to the center stage as they're gathering around the microphones once again. Here is the Tom Dooley Band.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Travis, you're doing a good job back there. We appreciate all your hard work and appreciate all the staff at Wpaq that puts this program together for you every week and has been for a long, long time. It's like we have our own Grand Ole Opry right here in the heart of Mount Airy. It's just an honor to be here, and I just can't say that enough, how honored we are to be a part of this great live broadcast and being a part of Mayberry Days here in downtown Mount Airy. And all the folks outside seem like they're really enjoying themselves. And we encourage you to visit all the shops that Travis has been telling you about and doing a great job of it and being sponsors of the merry-go-round here on Wpaq. And we got some more music lined up for you. I think Mary's got a good one next up.
It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about you. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. Wish I was in old Kentucky, Mama dear and Daddy too. Mama's gone, so is Daddy, and Kentucky's a long, long way from here. It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about you. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. She took my love and all my money. Where she got gone to, I'll never know. It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about you. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. Nobody cares a thing about you. It's a heavy load. It's a heavy load. Oh, my friend, when it's cold and I see when I reach my journey's end, we will sing one song for me. I wonder who will sing for me when I come on that silent sea. Who will sing Shall gather round and look down on me. They turn and walk away. Will they sing one song for me? I wonder. Will sing when I come to cross on that side of the sea. Who will sing for till the end, content, and I'll be. I'll have one friend, Lord, who will sing one song for me. I wonder who will sing on that side of the sea. Who will sing for me?
Oh, another great job right there from the Tom Dooley Band. And we're going to take the time out, hear a good word, a public service announcement, and a word from Piedmont Bobcat. We'll be back after this. All right, thank you so much, Bragg. Appreciate those good words. And this portion of the merry-go-round broadcast being brought to you by Bobcat here in Mount Airy, North Carolina. Make sure you go by and see them up there near Veterans Park. They are great folks, located just beside Cook Reynolds. We certainly appreciate their sponsorship here on the first portion of today's broadcast. And folks, don't go anywhere. Coming up at 12 o'clock, Uncle Joe and the Shady Rest will be gathering to the stage. But right now, for the conclusion of the first portion of the program, here is the Tom Dooley Band.
Thank you so much, Travis, and we certainly enjoyed being here with you. Like I say, this is our 18th year, and you know, a lot of the bands, they usually have some CDs for sale. We do have a few CDs. We've got George Jones, Statler Brothers, Volume 2, Greatest Hits, and Marilyn Manson might even give you that one. I'm not even sure we got. That was Keith. Okay, he might not want to say it. We certainly enjoyed being here, and if you ever get a chance to check out Travis and them's group, man, I'll tell you what, them boys can cut it too. They do a mighty fine job. But Kay Tilly and L.D. Spicer and Keith Chatton, we're the Tom Dooley Band down around Statesville. We certainly appreciate you folks having us out here, Mount Airy, Mayberry. In the deep rolling hills of old Virginia, there's a place I love so well, where I spend many days of my childhood, in a cabin we used to dwell, white dove, well worn and so. Will hang their head. I'll live my life in sorrow, since mother and daddy are dead. We were all so happy there together in our peaceful little mountain home. But the angels up in heaven needed mercy. Now they sing around the great white throne. White dove, well mourned and sorrow, the willow will hang their head. I'll live my life in sorrow, graves to pray. White dove will morning sorrow. The widow will hang her head. I'll live my life in sorrow, since mother and daddy are dead. I'll live my life in sorrow, since mother and daddy are dead. Thank you, folks, for the Tom Dooley Band. Appreciate you having us out here today. Well, somebody robbed the Glendale train this morning at 9:30. Somebody robbed the Glendale train, and I swear I ain't lying. They made clean off 16 geese and 2 men lying cold. Somebody robbed the Glendale train and they made off with the gold. Now Casey Jones was an engineer. He had 20 years on the line. Kissed his wife at the station at 6:35. Now everything was going fine when Casey looked up and saw there were men on horses, men with guns, and a sign of the law. Somebody robbed the Glendale train this morning at 9:30. Somebody robbed the Glendale train, and I swear I ain't lying. They made clean off 16 geese and 2 men lying gold. Somebody robbed the Glendale train and they made off with gold. White was a baggage man. He really loved his job. Company rewarded Amos White with a gold watch and fob. Now Amos White was making time when the door blew off the cord. They found Amos White 15 pieces, 15 miles apart. Somebody robbed the Glendale train this morning at 9:30. Somebody robbed the Glendale train, and I swear I ain't lying. They made clean off the 16 geese and 2 men lying cold. Somebody robbed the Glendale train and they made off with gold. And they made off with gold. Thank you, folks. Tom Dooley Band.
The Tom Dooley Band over AM 740 WPAQ and Mount Airy, North Carolina. We appreciate them coming out for the first portion of today's radio broadcast. Don't go anywhere, friends and neighbors. We're going to reset the stage here in about 10 minutes. We're going to come back, maybe even less than 10. Come back with Uncle Joe in the Shady Rest, and make sure you go get you some popcorn, something to drink. We appreciate Ken White on the sound as well, as he is doing triple and quadruple duty here at Mayberry Days, and we certainly appreciate him and all the staff at the Surrey Arts Council. We'll be back with more after this.
That's actually Travis.
Is this your mic here?
Thank you, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate you coming out here. Hey, thank you, bud. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Hey, great.
All right.
All right, yeah, man.
We parked back behind the theater down on that big old hill, and I said, man, what a hill I'm trying to climb.
Yep, I did too.
Going back, though, going down there, and I can roll down the hill, I guess.
Yep.
See you, man. I enjoyed that, man.
good day.
I'll have to practice up next year before I come back.
The rest a little bit.
Everybody smile. All right, show off your two best teeth now. What if that's all you got? There you go.
All right, thank you so much, Brack Llewellyn. We appreciate that introduction. We welcome you back to, as Brack was mentioned, the second longest live-running radio broadcast in America, right behind the Grand Ole Opry in terms of years. It's the world-famous merry-go-round here in beautiful downtown Mount Airy, where we are celebrating Mayberry Days as the streets are full with folks, and we certainly are glad to see them in. And we definitely want to make sure that you shop local as you're in downtown. There's a lot of great stores as we are a very active downtown in North Carolina. Well, we've got a lot of more great music lined up all the way until about 1:30 this afternoon. And these folks do a wonderful job with the music, and they are no strangers to this stage. I want you to put your hands together, make welcome Uncle Joe and the Shady Rest.
Well, thank you. With a fine introduction like that, we're going to play one song and then we're going to leave. Well, it might not be the same way at the end as it is at the beginning. We're glad to be here. Everybody ready? One, We stepped out on the street a few minutes ago, and we're glad we're in here because it's getting humid out there, and the humidity level was high as well. So we're going to do a little song here called Darling Corey. Wake up, darling Corey. What makes you sweet so sad? Wherever news officers are coming, don't tear your steel house down. Well, the first time I seen darling Corey, she's standing by the banks of the sea, and a floating foot around her body, and a fine string on her knee.
Great way to kick off the second portion of today's radio broadcast. That is Uncle Joe and the Shady Rest. Well, we're going to take a quick time out, hear a word from Friendly Heating and Cooling, and we'll be back after this.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much, Brack. We appreciate those good words from Friendly Heating and Cooling. And for all your heating and cooling needs, make sure you check out Friendly here in Mount Airy, North Carolina. We're now going back to center stage. Once again, gathering around the old microphones is Uncle Joe and the Shady Rest.
Well, thank you very much there, Travis. We appreciate that. Just when you thought you were listening to an old-timey band do two old songs with an old-timey feel, we're going to turn it around. You can't go 360, that would be all the way around. You go 180, we're going the other way. These next two songs are old rock and roll songs. First one is a Fleetwood Mac song. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. Monday morning, you sure look fine. Friday, I got traveling on my mind. lovely, then you fade away. Can't go on believing this way. I got nothing but love for you. So tell me what you really want to do. First you love me, then you get on down the line. I don't mind, I don't mind. I'll be there if you want me to. No one else I could ever do. Got to get some peace in my mind. Monday morning, look fine. Friday I got traveling on my mind. First you love me, then you say it's wrong. I can't go on believing for long, but you know it's true. You only want me when I get over you. First you love me, then you get on down the line. I don't mind, oh I don't mind. I'll be there if you want me to. No one else I could ever do. Got to get some peace in my mind. Thank you. They can't see us, so tell them how good you look, JJ.
Well, I did my makeup real particular like this morning, just so I look good on the radio. Hairspray and everything. I heard them laughing out there. On the radio, that is.
All right. You ever notice how quiet it is when you forget what to say? We're gonna do a Robbie Robertson song for you now. It's a slow song. It starts off real slow, and then at the end it kind of fizzles out altogether. So just stay with us on this one. It's called The Wait. 1, 2, 3. Where I can lay my head. Hey, mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? He was grinning, shook my hand, knows all he said. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny. Put the load right on me. Packed up my bag, I went looking for a place to hide. When I saw Common and the devil walking side by side, I said, hey, come on, let's go downtown. Said I gotta go, but my friends can't hang around. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, dang. load, you put the load right on me. Crazy Chester followed me, and he caught me in the fall. Said, I will fix your rack, you take Jack my dog. I said, wait a minute, Chester, I'm a peaceful man. Says, that's okay, boy, stay defeated when you can. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, and you put the load right on me. Get your cannonball ready, 'cause I'm headed home down the line. My bag is sinking low, I do believe it's time to get back to Miss Fanny. You know she's on the road. Left me here with her regards for everyone. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, and put the load right on me.
Oh, another great job right there from Uncle Joe and the Shady Rest. This is AM 740 WPAQ in Mount Airy, North Carolina. We're now going to go high atop Kudzu Hill, hear a word from the North Carolina Granite Corporation, and we'll be back after this.
What was that?
This banjo in front of us. Let's do this one next.
Thank you so much, Bragg. We're going to roll back into another set of great music. Once again, here's Uncle Joe and the Shady Rest.
Well, we played all 4 songs we know. What do we do now?
Play 'em again.
Okay, we'll start all over. It's good to be here again. Since we're starting all over, what was that first song we did?
Was it
Angela and the Baker? All right.
Freebird?
Freebird, yeah. Freebird, this is Freebird revised. Freebird's a 17-minute song. This one's 27 minutes. Everybody get your stopwatches out here. Ready? Here we go. Set, go. Are we streaming today? We are streaming.
Yes.
See, this is something I can never figure out, how streaming works, because there's just so many creeks between here and wherever you are. and I don't know how it gets on them little creeks, but this guy says we're streaming. Travis says we're streaming. So if you're near a creek or a pond, expect some sound to come out soon, okay? We are streaming. Let's see, we did some old time there with a couple old time numbers. We did a couple rock and roll songs, and now we're going to do a famous country song that was, you'll probably know this one anyway. 1, 2, 3. Roll down backwards, Tennessee Bible, one arm on the wheel, holding my lover with the other, sweet soft southern thrill. Worked hard all week, got a little cheap on Tennessee Saturday night. Couldn't feel better, I'm together with my Dixieland light. Spend my dollars, parked in the holler, neath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, sitting on the limb. Shovel your groundhog, throw your bullfrog. Free as a feeling in the wind. Homegrown country girl, gonna give me a whirl. On a Tennessee Saturday night. Lucky at 7, living in heaven. With my Dixieland delight. Spend my dollar, parked in a holler in the mountain moonlight. Over upside, make a little out of it. Turn it up and on, make some Dixie night. It's my life, oh so right. My Dixieland delight. Hold her up tight, make a little love, let her curl up and on, make some Dixie night. It's my life, oh so right, my Dixieland delight. Well, thank y'all. We're going to attempt something that few banjo players are capable of doing. Changing keys.
Oh my Lord.
This could start a fire.
You mean like a ring of fire?
Absolutely. It could start a ring of fire. Exactly. And by chance, we just happen to know a song called that. Did anybody watch the PBS thing they had on this past couple weeks, the Ken Burns thing about country music? Anybody watch it? Show me raising your hand. Yeah, both of you people out there watched it. That is so cool. And what fascinates me, Travis, is how much racket two people can make. Y'all the best crowd we've had in a while, and we appreciate that. We're going to try this song "Ring of Fire" and see how it goes. All right? Hey.
Hey.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fire ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. Burns, 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 a ring of fire, a ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when fire like higher speed. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. Burns, burns, a ring of fire, a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and flames went higher. It burns, 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 a ring of fire, a ring of fire. And it burns, 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 a ring of fire. Oh, and
another great job right there from Uncle Joe and the Shady Reds. Let's take another time out now here on the broadcast. Hear a word from Old Mill Music and Sound. We'll be back with more after this.
Yeah. Who out there came from, like, out of state? Raise your hand. Where are you from over here?
Las Vegas.
Now we're talking.
Las Vegas.
Go on.
I will, but I'm not there yet.
Sin City.
There's some sin in Mount Airy, I guarantee you.
Amen, brother. That's everywhere.
And we're back live on the air. It's always good. I just want to see how far we can take it with that. Just see what would come conspire with all this.
We got a fellow out there in the audience. He's from Las Vegas, North Carolina. And another fellow here, he's from Pennsylvania, North Carolina. And that's hard to believe. They travel, what, 6 or 7 miles to get here today.
You won't believe this, but 2 weeks ago I was in Maryland, my home state and my hometown, and in 30 minutes, in one county, I passed through Denton, Greensboro, Goldsboro, and Henderson.
You was home.
I was home. That's right.
Sweet.
You get up around here, you'll pass Fancy Gap, Quaker Gap, Orchard Gap, Low Gap. There'll be some gaps in between. Anyway, we're going to send it right back now to center stage. And once again, here's Uncle Joe and the Shady Reds.
I'm not going to tell you about my girlfriend's whole thing past there, a little bit story about that Fancy Gap. We won't do that. All right, we're going to do a song right now that features.
I'll tell them later on.
Well, we can't do this song. Yeah, we can. Features all of us at some time or another. It's called Shady Grows. Everybody ready? Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love. I'm bound to go away. Cheeks as red as golden rose, eyes pretty as brown. She's the darling of my heart, sweetest girl in town. Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love. I'm bound to go away. I wished I had a big fine horse in the corner to feed him on. Shady Grove, stay at home, feed him when I'm gone. Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love. I'm bound to go away. I went to see little Shady Rose standing in the door. Shoes and stockings in her hand, her bare feet on the floor. Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love. I'm bound to go away. When I was a little boy, I wanted a Barlow knife. Now I want a Shady Rose, say she'll be my wife. Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love. I'm bound to go away. I'd kiss the pretty little Shady Rose, sweet as brandy wine. There ain't no
that in Pennsylvania too?
There's
A lot of groves all around.
Shady Grove in Pennsylvania.
I don't know, it's right here somewhere.
There it is.
Well, we're having fun today. You guys having fun out there? All right. Just in case you don't see us out there in Radio Land, I'm going to tell you right now that by far and away I'm the best looking person on this stage.
Oh, Lord, Whopper. Oh, Whopper.
Just in case y'all can't see it. How about giving a hand for that, everybody? Come on. There you go. Both of y'all doing really good. All right. We're going to introduce y'all right quick. Over here on playing the guitar is Andrew Triplett. Give it up for Andrew. Right over here is Marty Absher. He's playing the fiddle for you. This is D. We don't know what his name is. It's D, right? Something like D. Oh, Devin Hewitt. Give it up for Devin there. Here's the man that needs little or no introduction. And playing over here, let's see. Oh, it's JT. Hey, JT. This is Jim Trice. Give it up for Jim Trice.
I don't know if he's the prettiest, but he sure does talk the most. But our spiritual leader, our leader over here is Larry Skipper.
Thank you. We're going to do an old John Fogerty tune for you. You won't recognize this one unless you've heard it before. Y'all can keep all these jokes. They're free. Won't charge you anything, okay? I don't own copyright to any of them. All right, we're going to kick it off right here. It's called Southern Stream Line. 1, 2, 3.
Coming on that midnight train, rolling steel and thunder, bring back my baby again. Roll on down the line, big wheels moving right on time. Feel that whistle blowing, hear that engine roaring. Why? Take care of my baby right on the Southern Stream Line. Honey, let's go slipping along on that Saturday night. Heading down to the station, everything'll be alright. Honey, what's that sound? Big wheels rolling homeward bound. See that smokestack sparking, lighting up that purple sky. Take care of my baby, riding on the Southern Stream Line. Just about break of day, bluebird ringing the doorbell, rolling my blues away. Said, honey, let's go slipping on that Saturday night. Headed down to the station, everything'll be alright. I'm on fire, cold flame, sweet desire. Coming on that midnight, come to let your little light shine. Rolling still in thunder, riding on that Southern Stream Line. Take care of my baby, riding on that Southern Stream Line. Thank you. Well, let's take a time out and hear a word from Granite City Roots Festival and the live drive at 5. We'll be back after this.
Summertime.
What was that? Oh, there he is, okay. Shady Grove, Pennsylvania, that's what he said.
I do, man. There's a Shady Grove
Them
everywhere.
dang smartphones just mess up the whole world. Can't lie about nothing.
Hey, y'all don't leave. We're giving away free tickets to win $1 million. All right, there goes 3 that's not going to win. Don't worry about leaving us. We'll never be disappointed. About 45 minutes, guys. One out song. He said something.
I got some banjo jokes, don't you worry.
All right, thank you so much, Brack. We're having a good time here on the second portion of today's merry-go-round broadcast. And just a reminder, you can always catch us here each and every Saturday morning, beginning at 11 o'clock, going till 1:30. We are the second longest live-running radio broadcast in America. We're now going to go back to more music. These guys are doing a great job. Once again, here's Uncle Joe and Shady Race.
Thank you kindly out there in Radio Land. We're glad to be able to be here today. It feels a little different for us, but still yet the same. We're having fun. I appreciate that. You say we're the second oldest live radio show, and the oldest would be, who's the oldest? Grand Ole Opry. And that's where we're going to be playing next.
Another whopper.
You can't see that on the radio, but yes, it's real stuck out real far. We dream about playing at the Grand Ole Opry, but since we can't be there, there's no place we'd rather be right here than playing for you guys in Mount Airy, North Carolina. We noticed it was Mayberry Days out there, so we don't know any Andy Griffith songs, so we're not going to even try to sing one. But we're going to sing a song that, if you ever had them little pickles, them little tiny pickles, well, the guy that he's named after these pickles, his name is George Gershwin, and he invented them little pickles, and he wrote a song. Well, now I know it's that what?
They're called gherkins.
Oh, I'm sorry. I get that confused so much, you know. I mean, that's all right. We're gonna play a song by George. I think it's George Gershwin wrote this song, and to salute the heat and humidity out there today, it's called Summertime. Summertime, the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, honey, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Spread your wings and take to the sky. But until that morning, no, nothing can harm you. With your mammy and your pappy standing by. So hush, little baby, honey, don't you cry. Well, since we still got the guitar, we ought to do this one here. Yeah, this is a kind of, this turns out to be a little Doc Watson mini set here. Doc loved to sing that song right there, and there's another one here he'd sung for a lot. Let's see if I can find it. That's not it, that's not it, that's not it, that's not it. Well, we don't have it here, it's not here. Yeah, it's in here somewhere. Is it? I don't think so. Was it good? I like the way you think though. Did you see it? I think I know it enough to not need the page for it here. You sure you saw it? I don't think you saw it. Did you? You sure? 100%. There it is. Very last page. Oh, well.
I guess that's not really the front.
But there's two. Oh, I'll do it twice. Yeah, we turned this into a Doc Watson mini set here. Doc sings Summertime a lot. I heard him sing it. And he sung this song a whole lot too. It's called, I had tickets for Lucinda Williams last night in Charlotte, North Carolina. She had to cancel. And I hated that so bad because I'm always a Lucinda Williams fan. But and she covered this song too. See if you'll know it. We'll see how it goes. Make me down, pallet on your floor. Make me down, pallet on your floor. Make it soft and low so my good gal don't ever know. Make me down, pallet on your floor. These blues are everywhere I see. Weary blues are everywhere I see. Blues all around me, everywhere I see. Nobody has the blues like me. So make me down, pallet on your floor. Make me down, pallet on your floor. Make it soft and low so my good gal don't ever know. Make me down, pallet on your floor. how you like it when only you have a dime. Make me down the pallet on your floor. Make me down the pallet on your floor. Make it soft and low so Mikey Gal will never know. Make me down the pallet on your floor. Will I be more than satisfied if I could only catch a ride? When I reach you then I'd have no place to go. Break me down the pallet on your floor. Break me down the pallet on your floor. Break me down the pallet on your floor. Make it soft and low so like a gal will never know. Break me down the pallet on your floor.
Oh, great job right there. Good music over AM 740 WPAQ. We do want to tell you about our next sponsor, Mayberry Music Center. They're located right across the street from the Earl Theater, locally owned and operated by James Easter of the Easter Brothers. James invites you to stop in and check out their selection of acoustic and electric guitars, the bass guitars, mandolins, fiddles, banjos, trumpets, saxophones, clarinets, flutes, and more. And at Mayberry Music Center, they specialize in the Blue Ridge guitars and are the authorized Blue Ridge guitar dealer in the area. Mayberry Music Center always gives a $100 discount off the suggested retail price of the Blue Ridge guitars. You'll usually find some slightly used Blue Ridge guitars at Mayberry Music Center at a discounted price. They have strings as well as other types of accessories for your instrument. They also offer music lessons and instrument repairs. James says if you don't see what you're looking for, chances are you can ask and they'll have it in just a couple of days. You'll also find a great selection of bluegrass and bluegrass gospel CDs, including the Easter Brothers and the Primitive Quartet. Once again, the Mayberry Music Center is open Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. until 4 p.m., and on Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. until 3 p.m. They're always closed on Sunday. Once again, the Mayberry Music Center located in Main Street, downtown Mount Airy. Well, we're going to go high atop Kudzu Hill now for a quick break. Hear a word about Mount Airy Bobcat, the weather, and, of course, the news. We'll be right back here in about a minute and a half.
We got this one here too.
Yeah.
We'll do this one here.
Yeah. For those of you that are here that are not members of our immediate family, that's at least 3 or 4. We're from Wilkes County, North Carolina, for the most part. That's where we originated. That's about 50 miles that way. It's the home of Merle Fest. And it's the home of, yeah, that's right, home of Faith Fest, which happens in the fall, which is a Christian music festival. It's also the home of Carolina in the Fall, which is a fall, smaller music festival. I urge you to look into all three of those events. It's also the home of the Blue Ridge Music Hall of Fame. If you look out here in this display case, you will find 2 trophies that prominent people around here have been awarded and or have been inducted into the Blue Ridge Music Hall of Fame. So, that I'll shut up.
There's the doctor.
Doctors.
His name's Spock.
No, excuse me, Speck. I got it wrong. Hello, Dr. Speck.
Sure he's not a barber.
Might be Floyd. Are you Floyd?
Hey, guys. Hey, how you doing?
Floyd was Andy's funniest.
All right, thank you so much, Brack Llewellyn. We appreciate that. You just got to be firm with it, don't you? Well, it's good to see all the folks out there. Of course, we've seen Floyd just pop in and out. You'll see the characters going in and out of the different stores and, of course, the shops. Make sure you stop by and see them, get your pictures and autographs, as it is Mayberry Days in downtown Mount Airy. Well, we're having a great time here on the second portion of the program. These guys are doing a fabulous job. Are they doing a great job, folks? Absolutely. We'll send it right back their way. Once again, here's Uncle Joe with the Shady Rest.
Well, first of all, these 2 guys, sometimes they get lost in the shuffle of things and pushed to the side because they don't sing. And they're not a fiddle player. So when you don't sing, you're not a fiddle player, you just kind of get left out. So I was trying to think of something we could do to make them feel a little bit more welcome. So Andrew, Triplett, and Devin are going to play for you a little version of Cherokee Shuffle. That was really good, guys. I'm glad you guys got a spot on the radio show. Folks couldn't see out there how handsome both you guys are in Radio Land, but let me tell you, Andrew over here is about 6'4", got chiseled steel blue eyes. And let me tell you, ladies, you better be glad he's married. All right. And Devin here, he's real short and kind of about 4'3" like Cousin Mort. Sawed off and short. No, I'm just kidding you. They're great looking guys, and I've known these guys, this whole band, most of their adult life and their kids' life. So it's been a pleasure growing up with them. During the country music thing, I liked everything they did. They brought out a lot of great songs, but they left out the voice. This next guy that we're going to try to sing a song by, it's the first time I think we've ever done it in public, so please bear with us. And feel free to leave if it's not presentable, because we understand. And but Vern Gosling was the voice, and it's just hard to fit everybody in there, but we're going to try this song anyway. Don't forget, Madeline's got the first break. This highway of heartaches is rocky road. I learned a long time ago, you can't help the fire in the ashes of love. Roses don't bloom in the snow. Down deep inside my soul, where once it was cold and dark, I feel your love take hold, way down deep in my heart. My light on the darkest day, storms that rage within, and slowly but surely clouds rolled away. The sun started shining again. Down deep inside my soul, where once it was cold and dark, I feel your love take hold, way down deep in my heart. Down deep inside my soul, where once it was cold and dark, I feel way down deep in my heart, way down deep in my heart.
Oh, another nice job right there. Great old country music. We love to hear that as well. All right, we're going to take another time out. We're going to hear a word from Willis Gap General Store and Granite City Roots Festival. We'll be back after this.
They shut the doors. Can't get out, can't get in. Gonna get hungry for long, isn't it? Good thing we got a trusty banjo here. You play this long enough, they'll let anybody free from prison.
Thank you so much, Brack. We appreciate those good words, and make sure you check out Granite City Roots Festival and the Willis Gap General Store, bringing you the next portion of today's merry-go-round broadcast. As we go back now to the stage, we're delighted to have these guys once again. They are no stranger, of course, to the merry-go-round. We love having them each and every single time that they're here. And once again, here's Uncle Joe and the Shady Rest.
Well, thank you so much. We're traveling over here today. Wilkes County is famous for two things, and guess what one of them is? Everybody say it real loud. What's one thing Wilkes County is famous for?
Moonshine.
Yeah, that's real loud. Everybody knows that. And the other thing is chicken farms. Tyson and Holly Farms, there's a bunch of chicken farms over there. We got behind some coming up over here today, and we had the windows down in the van, the truck there was traveling, and KT got congested. Bless his heart, I believe he got some feathers there. Oh my Lord mercy, there he got feathers all over. He got feathers in his lung. Chicken feathers. Bless his heart, bless his heart. So we decided right then, with that situation going on, we was going to do a chicken truck song for you guys. And here we go. One, two. It's morning when I left Alabama. Must have been around mid-July. I got behind the chicken truck in Georgia, and the feathers were flying like snow out of the sky. Get up speed enough to pass him, and a funny smell was getting close to me. Messing up my windshield. The further I go, the harder it is to see. Chicken truck behind that truck, chicken truck is just my little chicken truck on Highway 65. Well, the heads I was walking in the bush rock road, he slowed me down when I need to keep going. Chicken truck on Highway 65. Slowed down, I finally got around him on a big long hill just south of Tennessee. He had a box of Colonel Sanders on the dashboard. He's eating fried chicken and throwing the balls on me. Chicken truck behind him, that's stuck. Chicken truck is just my luck. Chicken truck on Highway 65. Well, the heads I was walking there was strike road. He slowed me down when I need to keep going. Chicken truck on Highway 65. Chicken truck behind that stuff. Chicken truck is just my luck. Chicken truck on Highway 65. Well, the here's our smoking there, Bruce Rock Road. He slowed me down when I need to keep going. Chicken truck on Highway 65. Chicken truck on Highway 65. What about that? Has anybody got behind a chicken truck before? Raise your hand. There you go. The feathers are flying, aren't they? I get behind one sometimes. I either slow down to keep the feathers from coming on the inside or speed up to go around it. Don't make no difference. I always wind up with feathers somewhere on my vehicle there. But thank God for chicken. It tastes good. We're going to do another song here. This gets associated with Wilkes County a whole lot because Doc Walsh was one of the, I think maybe the first person to ever really record this song and put it out in the mainstream back in the 30s. He was believe it or not, a Wilkes County chicken farmer who was a famous banjo player. True story, the man walked from Wilkes County to Georgia just to record a record. It's a pretty cool story, and I got to play some music with Doc's son, Drake, through some years of time before Drake passed away. And this song is called In the Pines. In the pines, where the sun never shines, and we shiver when the cold wind blows. longest train I ever saw went down the Georgia line. The engine passed at 6 o'clock. Carols passed by at 9. And the pines where the sun never shines, and we shiver when the cold wind blows. Little girl, what have I done that makes you treat me so? You've caused me to weep, you've caused me to mourn, you've caused me to leave my home. And the pines where the sun never shines, and we shiver when the cold wind blows. In the pines where the sun never shines, and we shiver when the cold wind blows. Shiver when the cold wind blows.
Oh, another great job right there, Uncle Joe and the Shady Rest. Well, let's take our final time out here on the merry-go-round. Hear a word from Bear Creek Gifts and Fudge Factory and a public service announcement. We'll be back after this.
How's it sound out there in the live audience? Sound good? Well, here's the man right here up front. This is the sound guy. We've never worked with a better sound guy than this gentleman right here. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Ken, 125 for the doors. Okay. Two more songs.
I'm glad, because that's the last 2 we got. We don't have 2 more after that.
We can make it work.
We're running low. I haven't got about an hour. We're gonna do a brand new. I got them in alphabetical order, can't you tell?
How about order of what we know versus what we don't?
They're in no order at all, I promise you that.
I'm so disorganized, my underwear drawer's full of dirty underwear. Got too much information.
Too much
It's
information.
raining.
Throw them in the stream with some soap suds.
No, we're gonna do
Thank you so much, Brack, and we're going to send it back center stage for the conclusion. Once again, here's Uncle Joe and the Shady Rest.
Well, we sure have had fun here today. We hope you did too out there in Radio Land. We look forward to coming back soon. I think we're on the circuit for about every 6 months or so. So sometime up in, I guess spring, late winter, early spring, we'll be back maybe. We can find some time. We're gonna have some fun now. Do a little jamming, a couple tunes. Leave you here with. See if you recognize the first one.
I hear that whistle blowing, it comes around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. While I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on, and that train keeps a rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, never play with guns. Well, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blow, I hang my head and I cry. Let's hear it. Eating in a fancy dining car, they're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, I know I can be free. Yeah, those people keep on moving, that's what tortures me. Prison, if that railroad train was mine, I'd move it all a little farther down the line. Well, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I wanna stay. Hey, 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 I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Yeah, I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. I set one out here. We can either do that one to finish up with, or the other one. What do you think? Let's do that one. All right. We hate not to give full credit for where credit's due. Everything we do is because of Jesus Christ. Don't forget that. Never forget, if you don't know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, there's no better time than right now to reach out to Him. And some people are afraid to say that on the radio. I ain't one of them. I'm proud of it. Thank y'all so much for loving Jesus, for loving everything you do. We've had a great time here. We're going to finish up with a Jesus song right now. And if you want to know more about him and hear our testimonies, we'll talk to you after the set. But thank you, Wpaq, for having us here. We're going to finish up with a Chris Christopherson song. It's an A.
Tell me.
If you think there's a way,
What a great inspirational tune right there. That's Uncle Joe and the Shady Rest, and that's going to wrap up another edition of the second longest live running radio broadcast in America, the Merry-Go-Round, right behind the Grand Ole Opry. And we appreciate